Estate sale score alert! Estate sale score alert! Batten down your hatches. Hey, Melissa and I, we had to drive almost an hour each way to go to a single estate sale today, but we did produce a few cool things. I just shot up a short of a marine flare gun, which is pretty cool. Check that out. We had a nice breakfast with my youngest daughter at Wildwoods Cafe in town, which we rarely do, and that was fun. So it's been an eventful morning. But hey, check out this lantern I just got, or lamp. I'm super stoked about it. I'm gonna flip you around, and if you're into it, stick around. Next, I picked up this Miller's Vestal, made in USA. I don't usually collect these hurricane style lamps, but I thought that this one, they don't run across this type with the rounded wick. What's it say up here? Ravo. And I think it's it'll run on kerosene or something like that, but I thought I'd clean it up and we'd try to fire it up. First, I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit. That came right off there. You see there's a little cam here. I don't want to tweak on that. Oh, but it will move. And then this little screen has a few little fractures on there. Okay, that whole thing comes out. Alright. There we go. And there's our wick. I don't think that this needs to be cleaned up much at all. I'm just going to clean up this top part. Okay. So there's a couple little cracks in this outer part that screws on to this. I'm going to try and bend that back into shape. Here's our top now. Let me straighten this out a little bit. Alright, so there's a little cam right here. Stop that from shaking. There we go. There's a little cam right here. You see that raise and lowers. Just put a little bit of lube on there, and then I brought the wick all the way out, and I'm going to soak that in some kerosene real quick. Just put a little kerosene in this little doodad here, and I'm just going to let this soak here until I can see some wetness up here, and then I'm going to put the rest of it, fill the font up, and that way I think that we'll be able to light it up, see what happens. Alright, so in about 15 minutes you can see that the kerosene has drawn up into this wick all the way up to here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, put the kerosene in the main font and put that on and wait another 10 minutes, and I think that wick will be primed and we can fire it up. What do you think? Alright, there's just a little tiny bit of Mother's mag polish right there. I'll be right back. I'm going to take this on my buffer. Okay, here we go. There it is off the buffer. Pretty good. It's a one good sized dent. You see the brand there, but it cleaned up pretty good. And I got the cap off. The cap was seized. So let's fill it up. Look at this. This actually soaked all the way through. It's actually all the way up into the bottom of the wick. So I think we're going to be good to fill this up and give it a light. All right, so let's first pour off that pre-soak. There we go. And I'm not going to fill it all the way up. That's probably good. Where'd that cap go? There we go. Stubborn. There we go. Got any leaks? Doesn't look like it. All right, so now let's put this back in. There we go. Slide that right on down. And this threads right into the bottom there. Straight. We'll work on that a second. Okay, got it. And let's see, I think our wick is up pretty high there. I'm going to lower that. Let me see here. Got some tension on there. Shouldn't have. There we go. And then this top piece here. There's a little nipple over here on this side that's going to go down on there and do a half turn, and that'll hold the globe. All right, now I don't have a globe, so I'm going to run down to Goodwill and I'm going to get one, but I'm going to light this first and see what happens. Got one more piece. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm back. And I've got one. And it's not a really tall one. I was hoping I'd get a more substantial one, but it actually is a perfect fit at the bottom. So this one will have to do until I can get a better chimney. But I'm just lucky to find one, actually. So I got the dust all off of this one and the fingerprints, and it's a good fit. So let's light this baby up again. I also just read about trimming this wick a little bit, so I leveled that wick a bit. Oh, I just blew it out. And let's put this chimney on. There we go. And look at that. We got a nice flare. I think this is what we're looking for, is that type of glow there. I think that's a little too much. I think just below that rim is just right. If anybody has some words of wisdom, let me know. I love it. I love this little lamp. Let me give you There we go. Also, I need to find out what the age of this baby is. This Miller's Vestal. Stoked. Thanks for stopping by.